Tourists in Moscow often pay around 2,000 rubles for hop-on, hop-off bus to see Moscow, right? Today, I'm doing almost the same route just for 70 rubles. So I'll show you why this is actually a better way to see the city. Let's go. We are starting at Чистые пруды, which literally means clean ponds. But despite the name, there is only one pond. This area has been one of the most pleasant parts of Moscow for centuries. It was always popular with students, writers, and people who prefer walking and thinking rather than rushing. It's still a very calm place, even though we are right in the city center. As you can see, I took a tram with panoramic windows for 70 rubles. It's really warm here. It's comfortable. I have no one next to me. It's perfect. So, just in case you want to take the same route, the tram number 39, it goes from metro station Чистые пруды. You just sit here and you go, and the last station I believe here is Universitet, which is Moscow State University. So it's quite a long ride, around, I think it's around 1 hour something. The good thing about this way of seeing Moscow is that you can see how locals live their normal life, how they go to work, they run their errands, and it's just you will see simple, real local life. This is not a sightseeing attraction. This is just how Moscow lives. This route goes through residential neighborhoods. There are not postcard streets, but places where people actually live. For me, this is the most interesting Moscow. Quiet, everyday, not trying to impress anyone. You know what's good about trams? First of all, the price. It costs 4 times cheaper than a cup of coffee in Moscow. My God, I didn't even think of that. You can go out in any stop, on any stop, at any stop. You got it. Oh, look at this tram. My God. This is so pretty. Well, with all these Christmas lights on it. Isn't that cool? And by the way, this building is very famous. Stalinka is one of the Seven Sisters building. But I think I'm gonna tell you about these buildings in another vlog because it's a big subject. Anyway, big subject. Anyway, so about the trams, the windows were not that clean, so I decided to hop off and to show you the route. So the first stop is, well, hold on, someone is calling me as usual. Алло? Добрый? Да, здрасте. So many people use metro because it's fast, it's efficient, and it's underground. But if you want to see Moscow, local life without tourist crowds, the tram is for you. It's cheap. It goes 8 kilometers per hour, so you can see everything what's around you. And it has really good panoramic windows. So all this beauty you could see from the tram, not hop on, hop off bus. And look, just behind me, over there, is a red square. And this is Moskva River, by the way. But now I'm crossing Moskva River to go and show you another small river very important for Moscow, by the way. And while I'm here, see, well, it's not frozen because we do have river trams here in Moscow. It's also kind of public transportation. So if you don't want to be stuck in the traffic in rush hour, you can always take the river tram. It's slightly more expensive. I would say it's twice more expensive than the normal tram. But again, no traffic. And the views are amazing. And plus, it has panoramic windows, like panoramic. And I think I have to ride one today probably. I'm not sure because it's getting dark soon. I'm not sure that the views would be that amazing since it's, winter and stuff. But anyway, we will see. If not, I'll make a separate vlog about river tram in the next vlog. Next vlog. Anyway, you got it. So, I forgot what I was saying. My God, I blame COVID for this, really. Yep. Okay. I'll come back to you when I remember because I don't know. I just can't get enough of. Now you can see of these trams. Wait a second. Over there, you see? I mean, it would look amazing in a dark because it's all shiny. Okay, it's pretty. Let's go. So this is the Yauza River. It may look small, but actually it's older than Moscow as a city. Moscow was found in 1147, and what? I have my notes here. Moscow was first mentioned in historical records in 1147, but rivers like this, like the Yauza, existed here long before that. Early settlements appeared near the river because river meant trade, water, and connection. So in a way, Moscow grew out of places like this. And yes, today's 21st of January. I bet all of you there took off your Christmas decorations, New Year decorations, except for Chinese people, I think, because Chinese New Year is in February, as I believe. Anyway, in Russia, we keep it, I think, till March or something. No, of course, I'm kidding, not till March, but I think all our Christmas decorations will be on till end of January, I think. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is this. We still have this beautiful Christmas tree. I love this scenery, it's so peaceful and chaotic at the same time, actually. Let's see. Oh, actually, there is a bar that I wanted to go when me and my friend when we went bar hopping. So it was quite far from all the bars, so we didn't go there because, well, we didn't have time. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna show you. I don't know if it's open now because it's still daytime, but I'm gonna try and show you. Maybe you'll be interested to go by yourself. So I was actually thinking to buy something to eat because it's around 3 p.m. and I didn't have my lunch. And I'm quite hungry, to be honest. And look, isn't it pretty? I mean, I really like the decorations here, but look at this restaurant. It's like a sweater. This is really cool. It really looks like a sweater, so pretty. And I think this is the bar. I've been there once and I really liked it. You can never tell that this is a bar, actually. And you get the idea what kind of bar is this. And let's see. Yeah. You can see that this is bar only by this plate. Small plate with the working hours, but yeah, this is the entrance to the bar. And I can tell you that this bar is worth going there. Trust me. Or should we go there? Can they give me something to eat maybe? Let's try. I don't know if they're opened. Let's see. Today's what? Today's no, they're closed. They open at 6. Okay, no luck. They are closed. They open at 6 p.m. and they close at 3 a.m. I don't know. I really don't know, but let's walk somewhere there. And at the moment I'm walking on Pyatnitskaya Street. Let's go and see this courtyard. So this is typical Moscow courtyard. I mean, now it's mostly shops and restaurants, you know. People don't live here anymore. Offices, you know, all the stuff. But you got the idea how Moscow courtyard looked like before. Yes, it's end of January and we still have decorations. But it's so pretty. Why to remove them, right? You know, once I took off my Christmas tree in June. June. Okay, in my defense, I left in March for Qatar because at that time I lived in Qatar. So I celebrated New Year here in Moscow and I went back there. And I didn't remove my Christmas tree, I didn't undo it. So when I come back in June for a vacation, I had a perfectly decorated apartment for Christmas in June. It was perfect. Anyway, I really like this street, and actually this street is full of foreigners normally. It's very famous for, you know, it's a very famous location actually, central Moscow. Oops. Okay, maybe we can go and eat something here. Okay, let's try. So we have this croissant, cream cheese with caramel, 280 rubles. What do I want? My guys, so many choices. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna take this salad. I have plans with, I don't know, cheese or something. Здрасте. А можно мне, пожалуйста, ну, не знаю, грамм 100, наверное, вот салат с баклажанами? Здесь. Two salads, one with salmon with avocado and another one with eggplants and a hash brown. That's it. And in total, it cost me 1,283 rubles. Interesting, but let's try. If it's good, the avocado is. It's not soft at all. It's really hard. I feel like it's already it, you know? And this salad with avocado, I would give it 7 out of 10. Let's try with eggplant or aubergine. This one is nice. With some kind of cheese, I think, and with sweet sauce. With tomatoes and I think nuts. Is it some kind of nuts? Peanuts. Yeah, it's a peanut. Okay, I'll enjoy my food, and I'll come back to you later. Okay, you know what? In general, it was very delicious. Like, the first bite of that salad with avocado and salmon wasn't the best. But probably it was only one piece. But in general, I really really liked that food. So I would give it even like 9 out of 10, the whole meal. Even though it's quite pricey, it's totally worth it because you know what? It's so fulfilling. I mean, I had only these two salads and a hash brown, as you saw, and I'm full. Like, I am full. Oh, this is so cute. These old songs, and see, we still have Christmas tree here because the whole city still feels festive, and I think that's why government don't remove all this Christmas lights because it makes city look more magical. I think so. I don't know their point of view, but I think so. Look. And this is like one of the central Moscow streets. As you can see, many bars, pubs. I don't think they have clubs, but coffee shops, restaurants, bars, pubs, like anything you want, you name it, you'll find it here. And it's actually a very old part of Moscow. These small buildings, like houses, are real, and I think they're from, I need to Google, I don't know when they were built here, but I'll put the information. And this is a very famous restaurant, I would say economy class restaurant. Mumu. It's called Mumu. See? And the symbol is a cow. Because guess what? A cow does moo moo. So it's called Mumu. And it's kind of a economy class restaurant. But like, it has this buffet you can choose from, like many different dish, and you choose and you say how many grams you want, and you pay for grams. So this used to be McDonald's, but now it's called Вкусно и точка. Delicious and point. Okay. I want to buy coffee somewhere here, but I'm not sure they have. No, they don't. Imagine I cannot find the entrance. Ah, it's on the right. Okay. I want to buy coffee because, as you may know, I told you already in one of the vlogs that I really like coffee here. I know it might be weird, but let's. Okay. 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 I made it in English so you understand. Okay. So basically, it's the same McDonald's. Super box used to be Happy Meal. See? But now we want drinks, coffee, and oh my god, so many different kind of coffee. I don't even know what to take. Cappuccino with cookies and nut syrup. I don't know. My god, flat white. Cafe glace. I really like this one with ice cream. I'm thinking a normal latte would be, I think, no, flat white. I'll go for flat white. Would be the big one, big flat white. I don't need anything else. No, thank you. Okay, complete order. And ta-da! These are toys for Happy Meal. Okay, I'm done. I got a coffee, the big one. And to be honest, I have to. It's hard to open. It's getting dark and I need to go back home to Molly and Felix because I need to walk Molly. But I thought I will show you a little bit more of evening Moscow. Honestly, I don't know anything about this building, but it looks very old. And
Хочу быть крестьянкой, хочу быть столбовой дворянкой, да? Нет,
я
ты
пытаюсь,
фотографируешь, хочу такой дом.
я пытаюсь просто, я не знаю ничего про
вот
этот дом.
написано.
Я не увидела ее. I just met this absolutely adorable woman. I think she's lonely or I don't know, she likes to talk and, we got to talk, for, I don't know, 10 minutes. And she was telling me so many things about this area because she lives here for all her life. And she said that, all these old buildings here, they've been renovated thanks to our mayor, I think. Anyway, the good thing that they're renovated, but the bad thing that she doesn't really like, that government start building fancy schmancy buildings here, behind these old mansions. So basically, like, see, like this one, for example, the greenhouse, this one floor building, it's an old one. And behind it, a new glassy thing, modern building. She doesn't like it. To be honest, I don't think it's bad. I mean, as long as it's not skyscraper, and it fits in a vibe of this street, because as you can see, all buildings are pretty low. See? And look at them, they're all different. This one is modern, and behind it, an old one. So I know that this vlog's supposed to be about tram ride and, a cheap way to see Moscow as local. And I know that I ended up screwing it totally. And, well, I'm sorry, but at least you know now that you can take a tram number 39 and drive all the way through central Moscow. If you want, you can go out and explore it by foot, buy some coffee, eat some nice food, and or if you want, you can stay inside tram and just look in the window, and see all the beauty around you. So it's up to you. Anyway, now I'm heading to the subway because I really have to go home. But I'll come back to you in 3 days with another vlog. I have a few ideas. If there is something you want to see on this channel, like you want to see again nightlife in Moscow or a museum or a zoo, I don't know, anything, maybe you wanna see a particular place in Moscow or outside Moscow, I mean in the Moscow region, let me know in the comments and I'll try to make this happen. I'll try to show you. So, on this positive note, I'm gonna go to subway and drive back home because it's quite chilly. But look, Moscow is really amazing. See you soon. Bye bye.